Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for more Tales of the Shire with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to be trying to earn some money, but also really trying to bump Rosie's particular fondness for us. Apparently, she's the one that her level 2 friendship will actually unlock the cranberry bog, which we're currently like halfway to 5, so we want to try and get her to 6. So we're gonna need to cook another salty meal, really, really good salty meal. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? So here you can see where she's currently companion. We need to get her as a friend, which means getting her to level 6. So yeah, like I said, we need to cook a good salty meal. So we need to head back home. And see what we can do as far as making a better salty meal. I kind of wish you could sort them based on taste. Because, yeah, the salty meal that we have right now is a 3-star. It's not bad. It'd bump it up by 50. But if we could get, like, a 4 or maybe even a 5-star one, that would be superb. So let's look for something that's already naturally salty. And we don't really have anything that's naturally salty. Does want salt, right? Yeah, she wants salty. Okay, so yeah, we needed to make another one that was salty anyway. I know we can make. I don't know if the pork slices. No, it was the very good fish cakes that we could do. Maybe onion, potato, and a fish. I think we're gonna need some more salt, though. We just need some more, just salt. We do have a 2-star salty fish, though, so that's helpful. But let's go ahead and run down to Hobson and see if he's got some salt. If he has salt, we should be good. And he should have salt. Like, I don't think we bought any salt from him in a while. It's my bargains, you're here. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, he's got some Tier 2 salt. All right. Maybe we'll keep one of either the common eel or I mean, you're both 3 stars, so it doesn't really matter. And if we get the salt, we should be able to just use that to make everything just about everything salty. So we'll have sweet and salty and sweet. And we should be good. We should be able to make a really, really good meal with that. I think, like, with the good fish cakes, we should be able to get it up to 4-star. So, all right. Let's... Bait and fish is a medium. Let's see what we can do with very good fish cakes. We can get it up to 2.5. We can get it up to 2.5 without any problems. No, that's going to start off actually worse. Chicken, spinach, egg. We do cabbage sprouts. We should, if we do tier 3 cabbage sprouts, we should be good. I mean, that'll get us a solid 2 already. Well, let's give this one a try. So pour that in. Oh, see, we need it crisp. I'm not sure we can do crisp. Yeah, see. That's actually going to take us more towards tender. We need it crispy. Okay, we can't take it to crispy, back towards crispy here. Now, we are going to have to cook our egg. So we're going to actually take you towards salty as well. And we're going to really mix you up. And so now it is salty. And the egg we have to cook. If we put you in there, and we're just going to pull it off immediately. Okay, so we are still there. We've got the salty and sweet. It's well textured. That should be, yeah, that's at least a 4-star. Okay, cool. That works. That will work just fine. So we've got 2 salty ones and a really good sweet. So we should be good to go as far as that. I'm pretty sure. And that should bump her up by 75. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough to take her up 2 full points to get her to level 6 or not. We might do 4 person meal and just keep Rosie as a constant until we get there. Just because I would like to have access to the cranberry bog. Especially with the get so many 3-star cranberries. So, all right, Rosie, you get the chicken pot pie, or chicken pie in a pot. Orlo, you get that one. You get this one. So all cravings are fulfilled. Yeah, that's so. Ooh, yeah, I like this. It looks delicious. Oh my God, it's amazing. So let's see how this goes. So we're almost to 6 with him. We're at 5.5, so we bumped her up by a full one.
Huh?
I heard you have something for me. Platter for winter. All right, that's good enough. I have completed a mission for you. I've completed 2 missions for you. That's right, I did. All right. Okay, never mind. All right. We do have a friendship with Nora to get. Let's see here. We need to harvest some more spinach. Yeah, forage 3 2-star. Alright, so we also need some morals. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just tack her onto meals. So we'll do 4-person meals. And we'll go ahead and try and do some cooking to get our cooking club stuff up. That just seems like a good game plan. Hang on a moment here. I need to switch this to live chat so that I can actually... We are 311% of the way to being a village. Hi. You are? Let's talk a moment. And hello, Moon Mage. Welcome. I have some new clothes for you to look through. And a new story to tell. Follow me. Okay, but it's cold out there. What's the earliest Bywater store you know? Before there were hobbits here, there were dwarves. There was a ward in the north. The dwarves guarded the stone bridge. Before that, big folk lived here. Can you believe that? Soldiers, mainly. And there was a battle between goblins and men. I once found an arrowhead from that very battle. It's strange to think such a lovely world as this sees fighting and dying. But that's enough of that story. It's too sad. Let's enjoy what we have now and make some happy memories. I'm sorry. Are you hitting on me? I'm not really like, you know. All right, so we've got that one. Cool. So we do need to cook a sweet pie of 3 stars. Cook anything with 3 nuts, and gather some moral. All right, so a sweet pie should be simple. But it has to be 3 stars. I mean, most of the food that we make is at least 3 stars, unless, like, we really biff it. I guess we'll go ahead and put in a plan a shared meal. We'll do one at the Ivy Bush. Why not? So it should be these 3 plus Rosie. Send the invites, I guess. Would those be the ovites? Because they're all being taken by Ollamh. All right, so we want to say pies. Okay, so with some flour, we could make a baby marrow tart. We need flour and Adon dace for that. We need peas for that. We need flour and maize for that. Okay, so we definitely need some flour. Wood bluet? I still don't know. I'm going to guess that wood bluet is probably like one that's a nighttime gathering. Have I picked up? No, I have not picked up my eggs yet. I know there's some moral out to the east. Or out to the west, rather. West. Hello, don't have time to talk. Sorry, man. Hopping on a mission. What is it? Look, I'm going to be cooking you a really good meal soon. Primarily during the spring. Okay, so we just haven't gotten, yeah. I want your 2-star oats. What the heck? I'll grab the yeast and stuff too. Why not? Yeah, because we haven't played in spring yet. We haven't been through a spring. Which is kind of weird that they gave us a recipe for that already. I guess I'll grab some parsley while I'm here. So yeah, morals are up here. All right, cool. Yeah, game started in the summer, so we haven't done anything in spring. Okay, there are supposed to be some morals here, right? Like, it's marked on the map. Oh, I guess we're a bit far north still. There we go. Ow. It'll give us at least 3. All right,
there's number 4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, just about everything that I've played always starts you off at like the spring. And they're like, hey, so right at the beginning of growing season, basically. All right, so let's see if we can't make us a really good sweet pie. I just thought, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, okay, everything is watered. Our watering can is bigger and much more decorative. All right, so you, pies. We can just make this one right off the bat. Okay, cool. So flour, tomato, baby marlow, egg. And we'll throw in some spiciness just to get a good one there. So we want smoother. All right, we have to cook the egg. I keep forgetting about that. But we are keeping the well textured. Just barely, but it is a 3-star. All right, and then we need cook with nuts. Okay. Look and see what we have here. I know there's some that will, like, yeah, we can do like 3 nuts. Isn't there? That requires hazelnuts specifically. Okay, so there's one with 2 nuts. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and stock our pantry. And we'll go to bed and we'll wait to see what everybody's preferences are. And it's snowing, which means we don't have to worry about watering. Thank goodness. All right. Yes, I'll be there. And you want salt. You want salt? Spicy and bitter. Two salt, 1 spicy, 1 bitter. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got 2 preferences for baked apple with oats. For raised bread, raised cheese bread. Okay, so 1 for... oh, all right. All right, so you... make the cheese salty. All right. So, sweet is fine. Oh, right. We can't do anything with the nuts. That one kind of sucked. But it should have counted for our nuts. Baked rainbow? We need a parsnip for that. Succulent pork. Right, we need some parsnips. But we might have some parsnips that are ready to harvest. Yes, we do. All right. I think that's everything that we've got. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some parsnips now, so we can do those. The hay. What are you? Oh, you were specifically for the cravings. Oh, that's nice. All right, so we could do you. We could probably make you spicy. Hodgepodge, which needs to be salty. All right, we'll do some raised bread for him. He wants bitter, which will make it 50% bitter, 50% sweet. All right, well balanced. I'll store that in the backpack. All right, so we've got our Mr. Bitter. We've got two people wanting salty. Who's this for? This is for Rosie. Okay, so we do want to use our best stuff. Now, let's take a look and see what we can do as far as flavoring this. Okay, so we can flavor the apples. So we can make the apples... We can make the apples salty. I think is, yeah, she does want salty. Okay, so we can do this. We can do the apples. We'll make those salty. How does salty pair with sour? So salty does not go with sour, but it does go with sweet and spicy. All right. So this one might be a bit of a challenge. Unless we get some bacon. If we get some bacon, we might be all right. Let's head to the store. So, young Tom should have the bacon. Might need something to sell. I just thought about that. Alright, so... You do have some bacon for 90. Holy crap. And you have some sour cheese. Which does us no good as far as the saltiness. All right. Actually, you know what? Old Noakes, I appreciate the fish. I really do. All right, so we can get some bacon. All right, so let's take a look and see here. So sugar will go in the stock pot. So anything that does sweet, get out of the way. Come on, guys, move it. I'm in a hurry. I mean, it's still early morning. I mean, it's still dawn, so. Let's take a look at making the meal that I know she likes. Or no, that's the meal he likes. That's the meal she likes. So we've got spicy and salty. So we say you. We can't flavor cheese. Okay. So we might want to change everything to sweet. Or, yeah, change that to sweet, which we can use basil for that. Okay. All right, let's grab some of our fish. We've got, like, tons of fish in here. Tons of fish. I mean, we could make a really good meal even without it being well textured, or without the flavor bonus. We don't have to go with their preferred meals. It's more just about, you know, what they're craving, what flavor profile they're craving. All right, let me see what you got for sale. Or more to the point, what do you want to buy? You want to buy fish. A lot of fish. All right, and you have some sour cheese. Two-star sour cheese, but sour cheese. I'll take your cream, and I will take... I was wanting to go down to the milk, but you, like, shifted it away. All right, so forget what meal she prefers, because we can't get a really, really good one for her there. So we want something that we can turn salty. Without too much of a problem. Wait, why did the nut one not work? Oh, it has to be of 3-star deliciousness. Okay. I think the one that we made was not anywhere near. All right, so let's take a look at everything. She does like baked apples filled with oats, but again, we'd have sweet, so... And we could make the apple salty. there's 2-star right there. We say you, and we're going to make you a salty apple. Wow, okay. I mean, it should be at least a 3-star. And it's sweet and salty. Okay, so we've got bitter, we've got... Okay, so bitter, salty, salty... And spicy. We need spicy, okay. We should be able to make this spicy. What all does spicy go with? Let me take a look here real quick, see what we need to change here. So spicy goes with sweet or salty? Is that it, or was there a question mark? Okay, we don't know. Spicy might go with sour too, we don't know. Also might go with bitter. So if we turn our carrot and parsnip into spicy, we'll have a primarily spicy. Okay, so we can turn you into spicy, yes. And if we turn you bitter... Okay, so that does not work. All right. So I need more cloves and stuff. All right, let's go ahead and put this stuff in. Let's take a look at our finished meals and see what we have. We do have a 3-star spicy already. Okay, so that's perfect. All right, so we've got... We have the sweet... Hang on a moment here. Let me take a look and see. I am getting confused. All right, so salty, salty, spicy, bitter. All right, so we... Spicy, bitter. That one I think was salty and sweet, so it should fit both. So we need a salty meal for our good boy. No. Can you tell me more about the full flavor profile of this? Like, that is sweet, but sweet and what? You know what? We'll take it along just in case. Maybe it's a salty and sweet. If so, it would get us a little bit of a bonus. Although, I mean, the baked apple filled with oats, I'm pretty sure is one of her particular favorites. So we've got spicy, we've got bitter, we've got salty and sweet. Yeah, we turned the apple salty. So we just need something that's salty for Orlo. All right, so let's take a look at his cravings. Orlo likes hodgepodge. He also likes saddle of mutton with stuffed cheese and succulent pork. Okay. And you want salty. Okay, so we can do salty. We can make you salty. We can make you salty. We keep you spicy. We make you either salty or spicy. I think we should be good. All right, so salty we're good with. So okay. So I don't want to do anything with you other than toast you a bit. I don't want to do anything with you. Now with you, I do want to come over here and make you salty. So now it's salty and sweet. And 4-star. So yeah, see, it's mostly sweet, but it's also salty. So that should get us our meals. You know what? I am going to go ahead and grab that one and see if it will fill her desire as well. Because, yeah, I don't know if that's... I don't remember what that combo was. But hey, if it's not what if it's not going to fulfill her craving, that's fine. We'll just bung it back in the pantry. It's been there for a couple seasons already, so I mean, I don't think that's what they mean by seasoning your food, but these are hobbits. They don't know any better. Okay, so where is the dining area? Oh, it's right here. Okay, start the meal. Confirm. All right, so Rosie. Okay, so no, it will not. So then she needs this one, which will fill hers. And we have you. No, no, no. Okay. I don't know what the extra thing was, but what if I say move you? Okay. I'll move you to there. So you would fill... No, yours only his. Okay. All right. And you're bitter there. yours is spicy. There we go. All right. Everybody has their meal. Let's eat. Yes, yes, everybody really loves their meals. Everybody leveled up except for Rosie. I think she's just teasing us at this point.
Hmm.
All right, so a new recipe, soft roasted sprouts. Who would believe me that you were actually nice? Refreshing spinach bread. That is kind of an interesting idea, actually. All right, so Orla, where did you just like disappear to? Like, oh. He's back at his place and apparently asleep. Oh no, or was it no, it was Tom. It was young Tom Cotton. That was the other person that we brought in. That's right. Which he had to get back to his stall before his daddy realized he wasn't there and like said, "Hey, you're out of the will." Hearty autumn beef stew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope, that's it. Thank you. I've completed some tasks. Ooh, 3-star sugar. Thank you. And some chives. What do you trade anyway? All right, you will give. Okay, so we can get like cheeses from the milk. Okay, so we can get cheeses from her. All right. But give me just a moment, real quick moment here. I need to make a quick trip, so we'll be right back. I just want to make sure that I actually like pause it. All right, there we go. And we're back. So let's see here. We need to turn in the harvest the spinach and harvest the... We've harvested the spinach. We've harvested the morel. We need to cook something using an orange. But while I'm out this way... Need to come down here and around. That's right. Because I want to catch some fish so that we can plant some more, so that we have money to plant some more stuff. All right, what do we have? Bunch of small ones, it looks like. If you aren't going to give me really good fish, then I am going to catch a shit ton of them. All right. Let's go see what's at the bridge. There's got to be some big fish out today, right? Apparently there are not. Well, he looks like he might be a big one. Yeah, you look like you're a good sized one. Yeah. All right. Let's go take a look at our farming. Our gardening club. Harvest, harvest, harvest. All right. Parsnips. Oh, now see everything's like, hey, make sure it's good quality. And, all right. So we picked up parsnips, cauliflower, and garlic. Oh, Farmer Cotton, I have a great need of some seed. All right, so I need some cauliflower, some garlic, and some parsnips. Let's go ahead and get some extra stuff too, because why not? What's the worst that can happen? We make all of our plants sad? I mean, that is actually a possibility if we're not careful. But we've got some big old planting plots that are... Ooh, all right. Some chickens are happy. And let's see here. Which one are you? You are... Okay, you are a really good one. There you go. Can you show me what we're looking at here? Okay, there we go. There we go. And some garlic, which goes good with taters. All right. All right, there we go. That's got everything that we can plant planted. All right. Now let's take a look here. So we need a 3-star with an orange. So pretty much anything that will use a fruit. Okay, well that just straight up calls for an orange. All right, let's give it a shot. All right, so that's already a 2-star, which should be a 3-star because it's sweet and spicy automatically. And yes, we will take you this direction. Crisp you up. And again, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to crisp you up a bit. All right, there we go. Spicy and sweet. That should take care of our orange thing. But it doesn't look like it did. Of 3-star. Oh, does it have to be exactly 3 stars? Is that it? Does it have to be exactly 3 stars? Is she trying to test our ability to, like, hit things perfectly? There's your 3-star. And it didn't register. Cooked using these ingredients, 1 orange of... Unless I have to have a 3-star deliciousness, 3 stars of deliciousness orange to put in it. That must be what it's looking for then. Which is even more picky, really. All right, well, let's go ahead and plan a shared meal. We'll go ahead and do it at the Green Dragon Inn this time. And we're going to say the top 3 plus Rosie. Yeah, it's not super clear on some of this. It's like, but I don't get why they would be like, oh, hey, you have to have, like, you know, your ingredient has to be of this quality, not you need to make a food of this quality. Like, when you're talking quality, it's like you really need to specify what it is you're looking for. Supposedly we can find oranges in the winter, though they are traditionally not a winter crop. I have some stuff for you. Cauliflower seeds, even more. Thank you. Now, get out the way. Right, and we will see Rosie tomorrow, so we can deal with getting with turning in the our gardening stuff tomorrow. Let's go ahead and do up some fish. What was that just bumped into me? Hey, you remember when we were hunting up these bluefin giddy things, these bluefin things, and we couldn't find them for love nor money? Now we're just like, yeah, we're just swimming in them. Figuratively speaking. Wait, no, it's evening, so he's going to be away from his stall, so... All right, we'll just go to bed. We'll just go to bed. It's fine. Chickens do still have food, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, they have 2 more walnuts. So we're going to have to get some more nuts for them. But that's a tomorrow problem. For now, we're crashing. All right, looks like we will have to water. Yes, it would be there. You want salt. You want salt. You want bitter. You want sour. All right, salt, salt, bitter, sour. All right, bitter should be no problem. And then we'll throw in just a little bit of sweetness. So we've got 2.5 right now. Mash them up real good. We could get it a little bit further into there. There we go. Not that it really matters. 4-star bitter. Cool. So bitter's taken care of. So now we need 2 salts and a sour. Let's go see. Let's go see Tom. Yes, yes, yes. I know you were hungry. Wow, we can actually water everything here. Okay, the bigger watering can is a huge help. Oh, piss off, you little bastards. All right, so we'll go and see young Tom. Oh, I do also need to, yeah, I do need to pick out some nuts, don't I? What nuts do we have? We have, oh, we have. I'm going, Jesus. There you go. You have food. Now leave me the fuck alone. God. Now, that's kind of weird. So picking up the eggs counts as foraging, not gardening or farming. It's not like we had to go out to find them. We just had to pick them. All right. So, young Tom? Hi. What cheeses do you have? You have sour cheeses. But now if we go and talk to his mother, she should trade us some cheeses for the milk. No, pick up the walnut. Don't say hi to the ducks. I mean, okay, the ducks, saying hi to the ducks, it's really cute, but, it's not terribly helpful when you're trying to pick up walnuts instead. Oh, I heard you have something. Oh, yes. So apparently we did level up our cooking. So now we have a pickling jar. You can now alter the texture and flavor of more ingredients with a pickling jar. Pickling jar makes compatible ingredients crisp and can use a different variety of seasonings than other stations. I wanted to see what you had to trade. Do you have, really? Wait, I thought I had... I have 5 milk. What do you mean I don't have enough milk to trade with you? You will only accept 1-star milk? I have 5 things of milk. That should be more than enough.
All right.
I do not get that. Why could I not trade with her? All right, so I do have a sweet and a sweet and bitter. So I have a bitter, salty, and sour. Maybe I need something spicy to trade. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There are a lot of things about this game that's just kind of like, you're not really explaining this well. All right, so you went sour. We should be able to sour some apples, I think. And we can use some of that. No, we cannot. But that's all right. Ah, okay. Milk and hops. So basically, she wants the ingredients to make more, which I guess kind of makes sense. All right, so we've got the bitter. We have our bitter. We have our sour. Right, the very good fish cakes is not one that we needed. Okay. Forgot about that. Okay, so we have the bitter and the sour. So we need a salty. So we need 2 salties. Okay. Well, as long as we can keep it between spicy and salty, we should be good. Okay, so we can change that to a sweet. But see, it's gonna be a three. It's gonna be spanned across 3 no matter what, because so sour might go with spicy. But we need the salty. All right. Let's see what else you really like here. You do like that. All right. We should be able to make the apples salty. But I'm pretty sure we're going to need to go and buy some more salt. Farmer Cotton, we're not too terribly worried about. He's pretty easy to please. All right, we'll take 3 tench. Hi, I need salt. Want to make sure to have plenty. Can't wait for spring. Maybe if you put some damn clothes on and stopped walking around like it's summertime. All right, so and we want to make you salty. Just gonna keep on stirring till you. There we go. Yes. That's sweet. That's sweet. Well balanced. It's sweet and salty. It's 4-star. Okay. So now, and you want salty as well. All right, we are gonna make an abomination of a thing here. So, all right, we're going to say we're going to use some peaches and grapes. All right, there is just enough salt to get you to your salty. All right, so that should have us 4 meals. We're good to go. Ah, okay. So basically, we're providing her with the materials to make the cheese, and then she's making it for us. That makes sense. All right, so we should have... Yeah. Because that's salty. Yeah. Yeah, we should have everything. Oh gods, what is wrong with you guys? All right. Okay, so that fixes you. I know Mrs. Cotton's amazing tart. We had you. All right, there we go. So that should get me to level 6 with everybody, I think. I love how she's just like, oh yeah, and she's just got like, she's just using it as just a shovel. Everybody else is like, dainty, at least, kind of dainty, except for the kid that's just like, nope, I'm just shoveling it in. So yeah, Daisy's level 6, Delphinium's level 6, Farmer Cotton's level 7, Rosie's level 6. Wait, Mr. Cotton. Do sapid stewed rabbit. Well, that's your lot. Need anything else? Nah. I've completed a gardening mission. Cranberries. I heard you have something for me. Elegant elderberry jam. I heard you have something for me. Mm-hmm. Ooh, 3-star oranges. Okay. Is it Rosie that we can trade? Yeah, we can trade jams for... Alright, so we can trade jams for flower seeds. Alright, and the kid just, like, took off. Probably had to get home before her mommy yelled at her. Well, where did she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, I see her. I heard you have something for me. It's very kind of you. It's true, I am kind. Refreshing peach. All right. Well, I'm sure whatever raspberries we have are very ripened at this point. Let's see about making some jam. All right. I just want to say, is there just a spot for jams? Yes, there is. Okay. So I can make just about anything. Decadent blackberry. So we can change that, but or we can just dump it in. Light cranberry. So we could change the we actually could change the status of the. So like if we say elegant elderberry, it's normally bitter, which actually is a good jam to have. Fragrant plum, which is sour. But see, we could change this to salty. So now we have salty jam. And it's a 2-star because we use 2-star salt. So we could actually use like 2-star treacle to make it a 2-star jam. All right. But I know where she's going, so rather than trying to go where she is, I'm going to go where she's going to be going. Because I'm smarter than the birds.
Huh?
Do you want to trade? Oh, so you will take... All right, all right, so those are good for all seasons. Are all of these good for all seasons? I think so. All right. I will take, I guess, the valerian seed. Marigolds are good to put in a garden, period. And we'll take this one. Nope, that's it. So now we have some flower seeds. Which should help out a lot as far as Green Dragon doorstop boot. Okay. So if we say, take a look at these, see that they love those, they love those, they love that. So yeah, we can just like plant one there. It's like everybody loves this guy. All right, let's head down here. plant one right there. You guys don't really... Oh, there is somebody who doesn't like you. Right, can we squeeze you in here somewhere? Does not look like it. They would love to have you, but there's nowhere, no space for you. You've already got a flower. You've already got a flower. You don't have room for a flower. We'll just put a flower in there. All right. And everything's planted now. All right, let's see if we can... Let's see if we use the 3-star orange. All right. Okay, so we've got spicy and sweet. Okay, and that did use it. Okay, good. So we need a 3-star cauliflower and 3 3-star nuts. Yeah, that should help out a lot as far as trying to keep this shit straight. All right. So let's take a look at our harvest. So we still need 3-star cranberries. We need to harvest some stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the one that requires 3-star cooking with 3-star nuts and 3-star cauliflower. Well, I'm sure we will get to the point where we have that. We don't right now, and that's just taking up space that we could use for actual stuff that we could actually freaking manage. So let's go ahead and run in here, and we'll turn that in to Mrs. Cotton. Ooh, 2-star honey. I appreciates that. All right. I took it too sharp of a corner. All right, let's get our club stuff. So we need, let's see here, a striped eel we can find, common perch, and a blue lamprey. Those are all pretty easy. A king's cup. Oh. All right, let's see here. At least 4-star spice, any spicy fresh food. That sounds like a challenge. 3-star deliciousness, any meat. And a honey chub. We can do that. And we are full up. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to come down to that pool. Because once we get there, it should be at least evening, if not nighttime. Which means it'll be the right time to get that stuff. Yeah, we don't have much in the way of inventory. And we might take a day off from cooking. I know it almost sounds sacrilegious for us, but lamprey. You're not what I was going for, but all right, I'll drag your ass in. There's our common perch. So now we just need the striped eel. Really? Okay, you're just determined to get yourself caught. You can't even complain about it. I've never seen a more suicidal fish in my life. They were halfway across the pond and they're like, "Oh, did you drop something? I will take a look." Okay, and we'll wait till nighttime so that the special mushrooms bloom. But we should get some good rewards from today's cooking. Actually, I want to take a look and see. So we did these guys. So, okay, so next relationship with Daisy is level 10. We do have forging location from her. And we should have forging location from Rosie. Okay. So we should get 2 new forging locations. I mean, I guess it makes sense that Daisy would only have like two friendship bonuses because she's just a kid. She can't give us much. While I'm thinking about it, take my melatonin now, so that when we're done here, I'll be ready for bed. I just need to remember to turn the bottle upside down so that I'll remember that, yes, I did take it. All right, come on, nighttime. Nighttime is the right time. I get to the fireflies and like, dude, you already picked up what we were going to show you. I can't get to there. I bet that's probably the foraging spot that we're going to get. Ooh, chestnuts, all right. Really good chestnuts, too. All right, we should probably head home. say we should probably head home, and then I go chasing fireflies. All right, you are taking me way too far back, sirs. And it is getting later and later. Yeah, see, now it's starting to flash red. It's like, hey, you're about to pass out, my dude. Find your bed now. Or woe be it to you when you wake up in your bed and it's because somebody just dragged your ass there. All right, 6 days left in winter. Proper good occasion. Apparently need to empty out some stuff out of my inventory. Near as good as Lily. That's a brilliant meal. Really, really wonderful. Would you ever grow in a swamp? Thinking of the past. Salmon. The salmon. Come talk to me when you're bored. Okay. All right, so yeah, we've got friendships galore. Oh, I guess Daisy does have another one for us. All right, you know what? Let's head into town real quick. We'll sell our fish, and then we'll go around and hit up our new friends, or our better friends. And that makes it sound like the rest of them aren't that good. Hey, Farmer Cotton. What have you got for sale? More like, what are you willing to buy? Not bad, not bad. Oh, piggy. All right. Let's go hit Rosie up for her friendship reward. Then we'll hit Daisy, and then we'll do Delphinium. And then we'll probably call it a night, because it's already almost 2. probably harvest all of our stuff that we can. Ooh, yeah. See, now we're getting some really good crops. And flowers is coming in handy. So if they're planted with other plants that they like and flowers that they like, they're going to be even better quality. That's going to be seen by the fact that we got 2 3-star carrots. So we need to make sure to make jam and buy flowers. Now, I think when you plant flower, when you harvest flowers, you get a flower plus you get seeds for said flower. There you are. Let's talk. It's good to see you, Ollamh. And you, Rosie. Let's have a talk. I always pictured, like, the farmers as just absolute, like, hillbillies. What is this place? It's a secret swamp or bog. You can pick cranberries here. You only get them in autumn and winter, but they are lovely. This is the best place to find them, so I only tell my friends about it. Well, thank you, Rosie. I'm pleased to be your friend. So I've been thinking, is Bodied Water going to be a village? I think so. I reckon so, too. I've never seen my daddy so happy. Dad thinks it's our job to look after Bywater. He keeps reminding young Tom about it. Young Tom's going to be a farmer cotton one day, but I don't think he wants to be. I sometimes catch him looking sad. What do you think I should do? Be nice to him and get him to talk? Wouldn't be easy, but I can have it a go. What about you? What are you gonna be? Dad says I have to marry someone important, like Mayor of Michael Delving. I just want to marry someone kind who's good to his friends. You mean like somebody who will carry his friend through fucking Mordor to Mount Doom? And who likes cranberries. I'll see you later, Ollamh. See, if I remember right, that's the gal who eventually marries Sam Gamgee. All right, so where was the bog? Oh, right up there, the secret swamp. Okay. All right, birds, do you want to help me along here? She should be up. No? No, I'm back in Farmer Cotton's. I need to go this way. Do you want anything? You came. Shall we go for a bit of a walk? Of course. I love the fact that her text box has the little Oliphant on it. I'm glad you're here. I can't stop. Sorry, Daisy. I can't stop. Why not? I'm too busy. Oh, all right. Well, what's the matter? My ma'am said you'd end up like this. What do you mean? She said you'd be rushing around like you're cracked. I've got a lot to do. Why? Making Bywater Village, sorting out my hobbit hole, and gardening. But why? Because it will be good to make everything better. But why? because it'll make Bywater a better place to live. But you're too busy to enjoy it. You should spend more time sitting under trees or paddling in the streams. And do nothing? No, be a part of Bywater. Yes, that's the point, isn't it? See you later. All right. So yeah, basically she's saying, "Hey, take a breath. Calm down. Don't go rushing around all the damn time." I mean, I'm basically feeding 3 people a day, if not 4. There you are. Let's talk a moment. Did you want to talk? Yes, follow me. Okay. I love this forest. It's full of stories and some secrets, too. What secrets? There's a secret glade where some very strange things grow. Like oranges and lemons. But they're not strange.
Huh?
In West Farthing, in the middle of the forest? They shouldn't be here, but they are. And they only bloom and fruit apparently in, at least the oranges only fruit in autumn and winter, which, again, that seems a little off. How is that possible? I don't know for certain, but before there were hobbits or even men, there were elves. They walked through the forest. It might have been their home. Are there elves here now? Are the elves in the room with us now? I don't know. Once I saw strange lights in the twilight and heard voices singing. Okay, dude, you do not need to be so close to the camera that we can see through your fucking head. It's probably my imagination. I think the elves left a bit of their magic in the ground. And that's why an orange tree and a lemon tree grows in the middle of our forest. So at least now we can harvest oranges. I was beginning to wonder where the hell oranges would be. They're in the secret forest. So if we come up to the secret swamp, we should be able to harvest, we should be able to find cranberries rather. Let's give it a try. Look, young Tom just doesn't want to be a farmer. He wants to be a blacksmith. Nothing wrong with being a blacksmith. People need shit fixed all the time. So, okay, okay, that explains it. So, yeah, we have our cranberry bush here. And now we can get across here through the swamp. And look, there's blue butterflies now. And we're getting better quality cranberries. At least occasionally. All right, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know why we couldn't have gotten there before, but whatever. Increase fellowship by leveling up relationships and clubs, and by completing tales. Right, okay. Anyway, we need to make a save here, because that is where we're going to end for tonight. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Don't forget to, the top link in the description down below will take you to our fourth wall page, where we have things like our Outer Worlds 2 Earth Directorate t-shirts and much, much more. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below, because YouTube isn't the greatest as far as notifying you guys of when we go live. That's everything from the Facebook page all the way to the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, there will be no 8 p.m. stream tomorrow, but there will be a midnight with more Tales of the Shire. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio.